Hello, hello, hello. This is Deli G, also known as Deli God. Yeah, today we're going to be having a lecture on the tree of life. And I'm more so coming at it from an esoteric point of view, a cult point of view on the origins of the tree of life, the metaphysics behind the tree, and how does this tree of life tie back into our bodies? A lot of works that I've been reading on is like Manly P. Hall, The Occult Anatomy of Man, and a few other his books that we're gonna go over in class today. Um, yeah, just seeing that, I talk to a lot of people. I grew up in the church, grew up around Santeria, grew up around the Apollo, Mayambe, stuff like that. And one thing that I would say stood out to me was all the symbolism and how some of the symbolism connect to one another. It seems like every system has their version, either the tree of life or the serpent that's attached to it, or the fruit that's attached to it. And a lot of it has to do with um what is that? A lot of it has to do with something that's going on in our bodies. And that's pretty much what we're going to talk about today is how these things connect back with our bodies. We're going to be talking about the Assyrians. We're going to talk about Superman, specifically the Man of Steel, because they have a tree of life. We're going to talk about the Epic of Gilgamesh. We're going to talk about Norse mythology with Yggdrasil and the dragon eating at the roots. Um, of course, we're going to go in on the pineal gland. Um, we're going to talk about the cardiovascular centers and talk about the nervous system, how those things intertwine as trees of life as well. Um, so yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna be pretty lit if you ask me. And yeah, let's get some of this symbology broken down. Cause that's what I do. I teach symbology, um, all type of symbols. Sometimes we go in on numbers, numerology, specifically gematria, which is you don't know what gematria is. It's an alpha numerical system which the ancients use. Specifically, I would say the Jewish folks, uh, they use gematria, which, like I said before, alpha numerical system where every letter has a numerical value. So, for example, let's say your name is Cat, right? C is the third letter in the alphabet. A is the first. T is whatever number that is. You add those numbers up together, then you get your numerical value of that name. Same thing with uh, other names. Some names have the same numerical value as other names. So therefore, they're connected or related somehow numerically. Other forms of symbology, we go over sigils, symbols, metaphors, similes, mythology overall, because a lot of the ancients told stories through mythos, through storytelling, and realize like I was saying earlier with the tree of life, with the serpents, with the sun gods, with the moon gods. It's always something similar within those stories that make those stories connect to one another via their symbols. Um, we talk about colors, um, archetypes, and character. One lecture we even talked about chaos magic, which is going to come back up, and AI. We're in a new age. How do how do symbols affect us in this new age and time? Especially we have this new AI format where you can make images just by typing in prompts. And what those prompts do is they pull from images. Let's say I want to type in cat trapped in bubble or some shit, right? The AI machine only knows to pull from images you feed it, specifically images you feed it. Then it determines, what type of pictures you're gonna make. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna be discussing and what is usually discussed in my class, in my lecture, um, is the symbols of things. A lot of times we have dreams, we have visions, and we don't understand them because we do not know the symbols. We don't know the universal aspects of the symbols, and we don't know the symbols on how they pertain to us personally, you know? So that's what I'm here to help y'all understand. And this is really for me, just to be fairly honest with you. Yeah, I like lecturing on these things so I can have an archive of the knowledge that I've been researching. And hopefully the archive that I have can help others. So this is the reason why I do this. So I appreciate y'all listening. Hope to see y'all tonight around 7 o'clock at Third Eye Soul Kitchen. Slide out, $10 and $15. Nobody left behind for lack of funds. Slide through. Support the bill. Support your brother. All right, peace, y'all.